So, hello guys. How are you doing? Again, I'm live on here. Long time no see. Feels like that. So today we have a topic of wanting money means being greedy. That's a hot topic, a really important one. But I want to address the greediness around money with what came through last couple of days actually. And I just want to let you know that, wanting money is never greedy. It's never greedy. It's just something that people made up who wanted to make money some kind of dirty and not pure and not honorable or something like that. And I will go into depth with that. But first, I want for you to realize how many times have you actually thought of, I should be wanting more money? Or even if you want stuff, right? Like if you want to buy that huge TV, buy that really luxurious car, or live somewhere where it's really beautiful, instead of just really enjoying the basics in life, right? And then you might have thought or heard that little voice in your head saying, well, but that's greedy. Or what would my parents say if I told them I want something like that, right? Like that's a really good check in with yourself. If you go like, well, would I share this idea with my parents? And if you hesitate on that and you go like, probably not, because they would have their opinion. Most likely, you're sharing similar opinions, not consciously but subconsciously, and you might even have them consciously, right? You might even be thinking about people who have money as greedy people who make money or they have successful businesses, and you want to have a successful business and maybe you don't have that yet, or maybe it's just really like a dream for you, and then you think, wow, but those people, they make money in a certain way. I'm not gonna go into that because we all have those kind of thinking patterns. And even though you might have done a lot of work on yourself, there might be still some of those things lurking subconsciously. So I really want to address that today because it was never about money. Got it? You wanting money, anybody else wanting money, the entire world wanting money was never and is never about money either. It's always about the energy. It's always about the experience, which we don't have right now, which we think we are missing. And so if you think about that, right? Like somebody saying, for example, they want love, they want to find a partner for their life, right? Like they want to find a soulmate. Why wanting money would be any less than wanting to find a soulmate, for example? Why wanting to be healthy and happy should be something more than wanting more money? And then wanting money is being somehow greedy or unworthy or anything like that, right? If you imagine, if everything and anything is energy out there, everything is created out of the energy, everything has vibration, everything is creation, everything is perfect creation. It's created by the one source, if you like, by the one God, if you like, by one universe, whatever you believe in. Why should anything be less than something else? There is no scale of more worthy things, less worthy things, more desirable things, more honorable things, and less desirable and honorable things out there. There is nothing like that. There is no authority who's, kind of like putting orders like this is more important, this should be less important. You make it something whether it's important or not. Now, I'm not gonna say, like all these things that you deserve money and it should be like your birthright and all those things. I'm saying if money is energy the same way as love is energy, How come this energy is less than this energy? It's only energy anyway. You wanting more money, I want more money, anyone else wanting more money is just wanting to be experiencing more of the self, because there's nothing else out there. There's only self, which means that if I'm part of God, I am God, I'm part of that soul, that spirit which is in unity, which is only one part. And I want to experience more of myself only anyway. Whether I want more money, whether I want more love, whether I want more health, because I believe I don't have that. But what it has been always about is about experiencing more of self, coming back to yourself, having that connection to yourself, to that higher self, the connection to love, connection to acceptance, connection to being more of you. And in those terms, in those spiritual terms, in those terms, in a bigger picture, there is always, anyways, always the one thing which we are craving, and that is more of ourselves. So the more you judge that, the more resistance you will create. The less you judge that, the less resistance you're creating. So whether it's your worthiness, whether it's the opinions and judgments of others which you picked up on, and now you are kind of like using as your own, it doesn't matter. It's still in the way of you creating more money. So just how funny it is. We all kind of, almost everyone needs money. We want money, we are using it. And still, yet, money being the number one thing which trips people off, which is like the biggest issue for most of people, because we have the most judgment against money. We'll have no judgments against, well, wealth, sorry, health or love, right? Like somebody wants that, like, good on you, right? Somebody wants spiritual enlightenment. Yeah, great. That is so honorable. But if you want more money, that you shouldn't be wanting. Yet it's still the spirit. It's still God. If you imagine money being God, how could you ever possibly say, I don't want God in my life? Because I think wanting God is greedy, and wanting God is actually not honorable and not worthy of my earthly, actions, or my life on earth. And it's kind of like, it shouldn't be even a part of the question. It's just seriously, it's just people's opinions which made money kind of this dirty thing which we shouldn't be wanting. Yet we are using it every day, and saying I don't like money, I don't want to have more money, is like saying, that thing which I need for my life, I don't want to be dealing with that. I don't. It's like saying I need oxygen for, or air to breathe, to be alive, to breathe, to be alive. But I don't like air. I think it's greedy to want air, to have access to air. Um, and that's just really not what we are saying. Now I do get that, where this is coming from, this judgment against money, because there have been people kind of displaying that greediness, and maybe that lower consciousness of not having enough and always trying, always wanting more. Yet it's only about people all the time anyway. It's never about money. Money has no plus, no minuses. It just is. It's just the energy, pure energy it is actually. And money, oh well, she doesn't want to be called greedy, or all those kind of things. Um, if you could just replace in your mind money with the word love, and think of it as love, and giving and receiving love, and then spreading more love, and then being open to love as well, there would be no real need for hoarding love, because you always know you have enough love. There will be no need to be, like, going, with an agenda about love, like, oh, I'm gonna invest my love here, and then I'm gonna get interests on it, right? Like, we would never think of love like this. Firstly, we would think of love as really infinite, because it's like there's no limits to it, right? And then we would never be scared that we cannot give or receive, because love is all there is. Yet when it comes to money, we kind of start getting funny about all those ideas. But if you just kind of like, if you want, you can in your mind replace the word money with love, and then all your expenses or your bills will be your money, sorry, your love being just given away freely to anyone. And then you're receiving your salary, your clients, the payments, you're receiving any form of compensation would be just you receiving really money, but you could be thinking, oh, I'm receiving love here. So just try it for some time and see what that does to you. um, I'm gonna finish on that today, but let me know in the comments if that resonates and how you feel about that. Thanks for watching. Bye.